What's shaking? You know I'm baking. Calzax on the mic. This time, we're coming to you on camera, baby. So, in this video, I want to give you my honest opinion on a big piece of Tarkov that I think many are overlooking. If you already do what I'm about to explain, definitely leave a comment and let our fellow raiders know how it works for you. If this is new advice, definitely drop a like so we can help out as many people as possible. And of course, subscribe for more content like this. Also, if you're wondering why I'm dressed like this, make sure to give us a follow over at twitch.tv/CalzaxTV to find out why. Alright, let's dive into it. Okay, so this first thing will seem simple to people who have been playing the game for a bit, but I don't want to gloss over anything, so I briefly want to draw your attention to this thing here. This here is the in-game times you can choose from. They are set 12 hours apart in military time, so each map in the game except for factory runs on these same times, but you do have a choice between the two, so just be aware of that. Far too often I find that newer people in this game firstly don't understand what this is, then once they do, they will only go with like daytime raids. So let's talk about some of the perks of nighttime raids just a little bit. Nighttime raids will definitely be better for some tasks. Some tasks, maybe you're doing a solo task and you're gonna have to go and plant markers, go and find a certain object. It can honestly help you to have the cover of night to go plant these things. Let's say you don't have a friend to help you out to cover you, so you're just gonna have to sit there and be a sitting duck. Well, it's better to do this in the night from time to time. Also, you're gonna have the cover of night as you try to basically make it to your destination or extract the map. So there are benefits to this. Also, scavs are gonna have more trouble seeing you at night and reacting to you, so keep this in mind. There are benefits to going to the daytime raids, of course, too. Let's talk about how you can learn how to take advantage of the nighttime raid. Okay, so first off, there's a few different maps you can do night without it really mattering whether or not you have night vision. So something that's very important in these night raids, of course, is going to be night vision. With this night vision, it's going to give you a much better, obviously, view of the dark than anybody else is going to have. Most of the scavs will not have these. But before we get into the night vision, there are a few different maps you can really do at night without it really mattering. This will be the most prevalent in Interchange. First off, the majority of Interchange is within the mall, where it's already frankly dark in the daytime anyway, but still light enough to see without night vision at any specific time. So there's not really a huge benefit or loss to doing Interchange in the night unless you plan to stay outside of the mall. And of course, when you're going into the mall and leaving the mall, it is going to make a difference. You can usually get through that pretty quickly, so this map probably matters one of the least of any maps. The next up would be Shoreline, in my opinion, and Reserve. These are just bigger maps, probably Shoreline even more so. So the cover of dark, even if you have night vision, it's still frankly really hard to find people on these maps. So you don't really have to have night vision, but it is better. We'll get into that. So you could go into any of those maps that I just described without the night vision and take advantage of the cover of dark. But if we want to start taking night raids completely seriously and not just with a flashlight from time to time, which will expose yourself, so be very careful about using those. Let's talk about taking night raids seriously now and chat about the path to unlocking viable night vision. On this path, you'll need to unlock two different things to enable the purchasing of night vision. You're going to need Peacekeeper Loyalty Level 2 and Skier Loyalty Level 2. Firstly, Peacekeeper Loyalty Level 2 you unlock along the way of trying to complete Skier Loyalty Level 2, as long as you sell or purchase at least $11,000 worth of goods. And that works either way. You can either sell or buy that much. They both contribute to the total. Then you just need to hit level 10 and you'll have Loyalty Level 2, no trader rep required. Okay, so now let's talk about the path to Skier Level 2. In addition to buying and or selling 800,000 rubles worth of goods, you will have to do the following, and it's not that much. If you have EOD, simply hitting level 15 without doing any quests that subtract Skier's reputation should be sufficient. If you have the standard edition, you will have to complete at least the following two quests in addition to hitting level 15. The first one is Skier's supplier quest. You have to be level 5 for this quest, and it entails giving Skier 4 of the Module 3M body armors and 4 of the TAS 106 bolt action shotguns. You can buy these on the flea pretty easily, or honestly just go farm them in something like Factory. You should be able to get through it pretty quick along the way of just trying to get the levels. The next quest is Skier's The Extortionist quest. Has a level 7 requirement in which you need to find the, quote, hidden valuable cargo on customs with the unknown key that you can find on a world static corpse near the construction site there. I can do a more in-depth guide on this specific quest if you guys need. Okay, so let's say you've done the previous quests I just mentioned, or maybe you had to do 1 or 2 extra than that due to upsetting Skier somehow. But either way, you've arrived at Skier Loyalty Level 2 and Peacekeeper Loyalty Level 2. So congratulations, you now truly unlocked the nighttime raid. Let's dive into it. The night vision in question is the PNV-10 Night Vision, which you can buy from Skier. You'll need that, the PNV-10 dovetail mount he also sells, and then finally the Naruto's Titanium Advanced Tactical Mount, which you can buy from Peacekeeper Loyalty Level 2. That's why we have to have that. You'll be completely ready to toss it on a helmet. So now let's quickly talk about which helmet to go with. Now that they've added the quote TacTech Fast MT helmet, the non-ballistic replica version of it, to the game, while I do think this helmet is a bit shite since it only has an armor class of 1, it does give you an extremely cheap option to throw the night vision onto. If you're feeling it in the wallet, just go with this and aim not to get shot in the head, which is what I'd hope you normally try to do anyway. If you got some extra cash or the trader's leveled up higher, you can go with a more protective helmet, and I'll go ahead and show you a couple examples of these. So if we go to Ragman, one of the first cheap options we can go with besides that TK Fast MT is the Ratnik BSH helmet. Essentially, you're just looking for anything with this mount on the front, really, and that's where you can stick that Naruto's tactical mount with the PNV-10 Night Vision right there. So that's a good option. He does sell these Ops Core helmets. These are obviously really good choices. You can throw tons of things on these, but they are very expensive, to be honest with you. I'll go ahead and show another Peacekeeper option. Just get over there. So some that he sells, of course, again, the Ops Core, but some of the cheaper ones are the MSA that you can throw on there. I like throwing these around. They're Class 4 helmets that you can get, I think, level 3. So those are good options. Then, of course, Team Windy, things like that. Anything with that mount, so just look for that. All right, now you've got the night vision and the helmet. You are good to go. If you'd like, armor up and definitely consider throwing a suppressor on that gun of yours. It's your call, but hiding muzzle flash and concealing the sound of your shots a bit can help you be a fiend in the darkness. So all in all, setting up for this nighttime raid should not have run you many extra rubles. It costs something like 40k rubles for the night vision helmet and all the mounts, at least. Then you can definitely find silencers in the 20k ruble range. So now that you spent this small investment, I really think you're going to enjoy reaping the rewards of it. So yeah, all in all, I'm not saying only do nighttime raid, because of course there are situations where maybe you don't have the money to invest in it. You have a good time equipment like a face shield helmet, or simply both of the clocks or daytime raids, which does happen. But there are definitely times that you should absolutely go for a night raid. Maybe you need the cover of night to plant a marker. Maybe you just need to take out some scavs without them seeing you. There are plenty of reasons to do it. Just be aware, it is totally possible that some raids you will run into some super sweaty chads of the chads that you'll really get your shot at, but there are other times where you run into no one, have tons of loot to yourself, or find PMCs without any night vision that are simply easy targets. So just be aware that the option is on the table. That's all I'm really trying to get at here. Thanks for giving this video a watch, guys. I just wanted to dive into just a little bit of background for you guys. Content creation is my full-time job, so I do have the time to go out and do field research on many things that I'm sure you guys possibly won't have the time for. So if you guys have any questions about Tarkov, please drop them in the comments and I'll make it a priority to help you guys find answers. Especially as the new patches are coming out, I want to make sure you guys are able to quickly gain the new information you'll need to get out there, start kicking ass, and start taking loot. Join our Discord to chat with myself, my content contribution team, and other great members of our community. If this video helped you out, please drop us a like and subscribe for more content like this. We have so much more planned. I really can't wait, guys. It's going to be a ton of fun over these next coming months. As you can see, I'm in the process of moving, so that's been slowing things down a bit here, but once this is finished up, content is going to be flying at you.